In this video, I will be showing you a direct comparison between FlutterFlow and WeWeb to help you decide which no-code platform is better for your next project. Let's get started. I'll begin by exploring WeWeb, a powerful tool designed specifically for building production-grade web applications. On the home screen, I immediately see how it leverages AI to help me build with speed while maintaining the flexibility of no-code editing. As I scroll down the landing page, I can see that it's trusted by major companies, which gives me confidence in its scalability. I'll start by creating an account. I click on the Try for Free button in the top right corner. Once I'm in the workspace, I'm prompted to select a template. I'll browse through the options, like the ticketing app or the Academy template, and I'll select one to kickstart the project. Now, I'll integrate my tech stack. I click on the Plugins menu in the navigation bar. Under the Data Sources category, I can add various plugins like GraphQL or Google Sheets. For this example, I'll click Add next to GraphQL to connect my external data. Next, I need to handle user authentication. I stay in the Plugins menu and select Authentication. I see options like Xana Auth, Supabase Auth, and Token-Based Auth. I'll select Token-Based Auth and click Add Plugin. I then configure the settings by defining the bearer token, user endpoint, and login redirection URLs. This ensures my app is secure and only accessible to registered users. Moving on to the UI, I'll build out the pages and layouts. I click the Add panel and select Layout. I can drag and drop ready-made sections like a navigation bar, sidebar, or a content area directly onto my canvas. To customize the style, I use the Styles panel on the right. I can adjust the typography, colors, and spacing to match my brand. I can even import a style guide from a Figma project or another WeWeb library to keep things consistent. Once I'm happy with the design and functionality, I simply click the Publish button in the top right corner to take my web app live. Now, let's switch gears and look at FlutterFlow. While WeWeb excels at web apps, FlutterFlow is a visual development platform optimized for high-quality, custom mobile and web apps. On the FlutterFlow landing page, I see a heavy emphasis on design, building, and deployment. I'll click Get Started Free to enter the builder. The interface is sleek and features a comprehensive widget tree. I'll start a new project by clicking Clone on a starter template. This immediately populates my workspace with a functional UI. To build the UI in FlutterFlow, I click the Add Widget icon. I can see a wide array of commonly used elements. I'll drag a container onto the canvas and then add a row widget inside it to organize my layout. Inside the row, I'll add a text widget and label it quantity. I'll add another row to hold my buttons and a quantity value. I'll search for icon in the widget library and add two icons, one for increasing and one for decreasing the count. I can easily copy and paste widgets to speed up the process. Using the Properties panel on the right, I'll adjust the padding, alignment, and visibility settings to refine the look. I'll also change the icon symbols to a plus and minus for clarity. To make the app interactive, I need to manage the state. I'll go to the State Management panel and add a new page state variable. I'll add an action to update page state, so that every time the button is pressed, the quantity increases. Finally, to see it all in action, I'll click the Run button. This launches a test mode where I can interact with the app just as a user would. Comparing the two, WeWeb is my go-to if I need a complex web application with a focus on SEO and web standards. It feels very much like a professional web development environment. On the other hand, FlutterFlow is superior if I'm aiming for a cross-platform mobile experience with high-performance animations and deep integration with Firebase or Supabase. FlutterFlow's widget system feels more granular, giving me total control over every pixel. My final verdict is that WeWeb is the winner for pure web-based business tools and SaaS platforms due to its specialized web-first architecture. However, if your goal is to launch on the App Store and Play Store while having a web version as a secondary focus, FlutterFlow is the clear choice. Both are exceptional, but your choice should ultimately depend on where your users will primarily interact with your product. If you found this walkthrough helpful, please consider liking the video and subscribing for more quick tips and tutorials.